Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Steins. I'm very excited because now we answering the phone of the time leap. So what will happen when we decline? What happened? Kagari took the phone and put it in her head, and we went to a world line in which she didn't have Kurisu memories. So I had no idea, obviously. I don't have no idea what will happen now. I'm very excited. Okay. Ooh, wow, okay. Enough. Okay, let's go. I'm like, why I'm not going? Okay, really, let's go. Yes. Okay, the phone sound ring, right? Let's answer. No, answer. Next moment, after a phone I press against Kagari head stopped ringing, the word changed. Wait, why you're not? Wait, what the hell? I wasn't. What? No. No. What do you mean? I was inside in a deep black darkness. Okay, I know what you mean. Why there was no divergence? Why they didn't show me? There was no sound, no temperature, just darkness, cold and silence. No one was here. I didn't even know if I was asleep or awake. There was nothing but a vague sense of presence. Nothingness. Nothingness spreading out to infinity. Okay. But what the hell? Give me the divergence. Who this game thing is? Huh? What was I doing? Wasn't I?
ちょっと岡部、いつまでもそんなところで寝てると風邪ひくわよ。
I turned towards the voice. Standing there next to the open curtains of the developer room was.
何よ。
なんだ、クリス、いたのか。
Wait, why you acting normal? What? Promise renouncement.
いたのかとはずいぶんご挨拶だな。さっきからずっとここにいたじゃない。
そうだったか。
Okabe, why you're normal?
そうよ。昨日も一昨日もずっとここにいたわよ。
It did seem that way, come to think of it. My head seemed like it was full of fuzz. But I wasn't sleepy or tired or anything like that. My mind was very awake. But something was missing, something important, and you are not remembering.
そういえば、ダルやマユリはどうした？
あんた、本当に大丈夫？何か不具合でもあったんじゃない？
どういう意味だ？
橋田もまゆりも、ほら、そこにいるじゃない。
Huh?
おかりん、てってれ
ー。Their clothes is from. Where are we?
僕のこの大きすぎる存在感を見落としてるなんてどうかしてるぜ、オカリン。
Oh, that's right. Daru and Mayuri were always here, weren't they? No, it wasn't just them. Huh?
今日な、元気がないにゃ。フェイリスの萌え萌えチャームで元気を取り戻すんだに 京馬さん、僕にできることがあったら何でも言ってくださいね。
Paris and Lukaku too. And
岡部倫太郎のためにその辺の食べられそうな草で私が特別ジュース作ってあげるよ。
私もいるよ、岡部君。
thanks. Suzuha Moeka. All of the lab members were in the lab, like they always were. That's right. This was my daily life. This was how I spent every day.
ふむ。全員いるようだな。
Ah?
では、ただいまより第65,536回目の円卓会議を行う。
Wait,
お前たち、準備はいいか？
we talking like do I need to feel happy or do I need to be worried?
まったく、いつも暑苦しいわね。
お前こそいい加減そのおすましフェイスはやめるんだな、常習。
だから私はあんたの助手になった覚えはないと言ったろうが。
オカリンとクリスちゃんはいつも仲良しだね。
イチャイチャしやがってリア充爆発しろ。
ちょっと橋田、私がいつこいつとイチャイチャしたって言うのよ。
仲がいいほど喧嘩するって言うにゃ。
羨ましいです。
Luka.
漆原ルカも一緒にイチャイチャすればいいじゃん。
ダメです。僕にはそんなことできません。イチャイチャ。
ねえ、お前たち、いつまで無駄話をしている？さっさと会議を始めるぞ。
で、今日の議題は何なんだ？
そんなものは決まっている。今日の議題は
What?
議題は
岡部？
Something was wrong. Oh, thank you.
オカリン？
Everything seemed the same, but
どうしたんオカリン？
that's right, it was cold.
京馬？
I didn't feel it.
京馬さん。
No emotions,
岡部倫太郎？
no warmth.
岡部君。
Everyone was here. But it was cold and dark. Cold. Cold.
岡部君。
Cold.
岡部倫太郎。
It was so cold it felt like the marrow of my bones was going to freeze.
京馬さん。
Like my bones were made of ice. Like all the blood in my body had been replaced with mercury.
オカリン。
It was cold. It felt like I was going to freeze at any moment. What was this?
オカリン？
Where was this place? Where was I?
岡部。
I... Where was I? What was I doing? I tried to speak, but the words didn't come out. It looked like I was lying on a bed, and a very hard one at that. I slowly looked around. It wasn't the lab, and it wasn't my room. The room was old and gloomy. Of course, I never seen it before. What was I doing here? We got there was a terrible pain in your head. So it's okay. Like someone has jammed an electrode into my brain. I tried to raise my hand as I lay there, but it was too heavy. It was like all the joints in my body had frozen. It took all my strength to slowly sit up. Each time I moved a little, my muscles screamed and pain ran through my whole body. After several minutes, I finally succeeded in sitting on the edge of the bed and looking down. I realized I was wearing a white gown like hospital patients wear. There was some kind of equipment on my head, and the cables coming out of it were connected to a strange machine. What had happened to me? Wait, what the hell? Just a moment ago I was... That's right, Kagari. Crucial memories had been downloaded to Kagari's head. We tried to erase them by overwriting them with Kagari's own memories. And then... That's right, I remember now. The word line had shifted right after that and we didn't see the freaking divergence. What the hell is going on? What had happened then? I tried to remember, but it was like my mind was filled with fog. For now, I need to figure out where I was. I took off the headgear and got out of the bed and collapsed. This didn't make sense. Was I just dizzy after all that was going on in my head? I tried to stand up again. And I couldn't get any strength in my legs. I kept standing up and falling over, and in the end, I was only able to get up by grabbing the side of the bed. How could standing on my own 2 feet be so exhausting? Was I sick with some terrible disease? And then maybe I've been in bed for several days? I somehow managed to drag my weak legs to the door. It was bizarrely heavy, or maybe it just seemed that way to me. It only opened after I put my full weight on it. The door was locked, but it seemed to be the kind that could be opened from the inside. What the... I walked down the dark hallway, leaning up against the wall for support. At the end of the hallway were stairs. I clung to the railing and slowly walked up them. At the end of the stairs, I found a hatch. Using the full strength of my back, I was surely able to get it open. I was inside an old building. I walked down the crumbly hallway, still clueless as to what was going on, and finally found the door to the outside. Exhausted, I staggered outside, and I saw... mountains of shattered rubble. Did we travel to the ruins of destroyed, abandoned buildings, exposed twice still greeters? At first I thought it was a movie set, but it was all far too realistic for that. The walls, the windows, the ceilings, everything was destroyed. Little bits of rubble covered the ground. There were cracks in the asphalt on the road, making it impossible to walk straight. And it wasn't just directly in front of me. I spun around full 300 degrees and saw the same scenes everywhere. I smelled oil. I smelled something burning. Yeah, we are in 2036, or it was 2026. It was dark and gloomy. After World War III, I thought it may be just be cloudy, but something else seemed to be going on. I could see the hazy outline of the sun beyond the black curtain that covered the sky. A violet pain in my throat made me cold. I quickly covered my mouth with the sleeve of my gown. My eyes stung. I tried once more to calm down and see if I could remember what happened, but I had no luck. All I knew for sure was that there had been a worldline shift when I deleted Kurisu memories from inside Kagari. The memories held by the Medus Kurisu, and the memories implanted in Kagari. Maybe when whoever owned them changed, that is, whoever held Kurisu time machine theory, the world line changed with it. And this was another alternated world line. Okay, I don't know if we did travel till that year, but... Or is the... Okay, I need to shut up and stop speculating. Oh my god, sorry. Which meant what I was seeing was... I saw what looked like an ash-covered stick poking out of the ground in the corner of my eye. I slowly went to take a closer look. It was sticking out of the rubble, and at the tip it split into 5 smaller branches. It was a... It was a human hand that had been scorched pitch black. A terrible feeling came rising up out of my stomach. Suddenly I thought I saw something move. Someone was there. Where? I listened carefully to try and pick them out. The other side of that big building. I could hear some kind of sounds from over there. Was someone there? If there was, maybe they could tell me what the hell was going on. I tried my best not to make any sound. I peeked through the walls of the crumbling building. They were there, all right. There were people there. Lots of them. But they weren't people anymore. They were just human-shaped wads of meat, peeled up, and on top of the mountain was a pack of dogs. Something long and sleek was hanging out of the dog's mouth. Intestines. They were eating them. They were eating the bodies. The stench was horrible. The sound of the flies was overwhelming. It was like something out of hell. My gaze met the vacant eyes of one of the bodies. One of its eyes fell out, and black insects crawled out of the empty socket. Why they are not showing me this? No, really. Why they are not showing me it? Censorship. I ran away. I ran as fast as I could, stumbling forward on falling legs. Somewhere, was there somewhere around here that was sane? But no matter how far I went, it was the same thing. Mountains of rubble, rows of abandoned buildings. All I could see were the dead. There were no living humans. This is the picture that appears in the intro. And then I found it. There were rows of huge buildings which all looked as if they were about to fall over. The roads were full of cracks. There was a warp overpass sticking out of the ground. A few rows of iron and railroad ties. I knew it. I knew this place. It was only a shadow of its former self, but I knew it. This was Akihabara, which meant... Where was Mayuri? Where was Daru? Where was Faris? What about Lukaku or Suzuha? What happened to Maho and Kagari? Just I run toward the lab to find out. I hear footsteps behind me. Wrong footsteps stopping over the rumble, more than one step. They got louder and louder, and soon I saw them coming towards me from between the crumbling building. There were 3 of them. They each had assault rifles in their hands. When they saw me, they all pointed their guns at me. There was so much I wanted to ask them. There were things I want to know, but the only thought that came to me was that I needed to get away. But even as I tried to turn and run, my body refused to listen. They must have sensed that I was about to flee because one of them yelled. Holes appeared in the concrete at my feet. They shot at me. They really shot at me. They shot at me with real guns. If been just a little closer, they would have hit me. I was too scared to stand. Then the men got closer, still holding the guns. Run. You have to run. But it was like my body belonged to someone else. It wasn't listening to me. The men kept getting closer. And then there was another sharp noise. One of the men collapsed to the side. He hit his head on the rumble, stopped moving. The other two waved their guns around, clearly confused as to what just happened. Something dragged me to the ground. Wait. And then more gunshots. The two of them fell backwards, still holding their weapons at almost the exact same time. They died. Right in front of me. Someone had died. I could do nothing more than sit there and watch as a silhouette moved in front of me. Wait, is that Suzuha? But her voice, I looked up, and the person I saw was... Yeah. Suzuha.
ほら、いつまでボケっと座っているつもりだ。
お前殺したのか。
何を生っちょろいこと言ってるんだ、お前。
It was a colder voice than I ever hear, yeah.
お前鈴葉だよな。
Her iron mask of an expression suddenly changed to surprise, but then was only for a moment. A second later and the fierceness had returned.
お前、何者だ?
Did she really not?
俺のこと知らないのか?
Did the change in the world line mean that Suzuha and I had never met?
岡部だよ。岡部倫太郎だ。
The expression on her face changed again.
岡部倫太郎? そんなバカな。
Wait, what? Two pairs of icy footsteps sound in the darkness.
こっちだ。
After I gave my name, Suzuha had stared at me suspiciously for a moment. Then she made some kind of call and told me to come with her. She made me wear a blindfold almost the entire time though, so I had no idea which way I had gone or where I was.
止まれ。
I did as she said. When I heard the knock, I finally realized we're in front of a door.
君に萌え萌え。
バッキュンキュン。
DARU.
入れ。
Evidently, that was the password. I could only think one man who chose such a stupid password. I heard the sound of a heavily locked door opening, and at last I saw a dimly lit room in the darkness. We are... Oh, what? What? What the hell? Rows of instruments lined the walls. A man was sitting in front of them, looking straight at me.
よかった。やっと目を覚ましたんだな、オカリン。
Who was this guy? No, how did he know? We know who he is, but his body. He must have been in his mind 40s. He was big, broad-shouldered, mouth with a stomping face. There was a sharp but gentle light in his eyes. I felt like I'd seen him somewhere before.
あなたは
やだな。僕のこと忘れたん？そりゃいくらなんでも冷たいぜ、オカリン。
I think I don't know, emotion just came through. Oh my god, I cannot breathe now. There are, how you say, the thing on the nose. The way he talked and that voice. There was only one person it could be, but that was
まさかダルか
The man's face broke into a broad smile.
よかった、覚えててくれて。てっきり忘れられたのかと思ったのだぜ。
ダル本当にダルなのか。
こんなナイスガイ、僕以外にいるわけないじゃん。な、鈴葉。
せめてもうちょっと痩せてくれれば認めなくもないけど。
そう言うなって。これでも若い頃に比べれば随分と痩せたんだぜ。
Indeed, the Daru in front of me was quite a bit slimmer than the Daru I knew. A bit. He went to the gym, I don't know, for all these years.
というか父さん、少し言葉遣いおかしくない？
僕も久々にこういう話し方したよ。でもオカリンはこの方が話しやすいだろうと思ってさ。
The more pressing issue though was his age. He was clearly a middle-aged man. The youngest I could possibly imagine him to be was his early 40s. Wait a second. Let me... Okay, I can't... But is that possible? They say that in this year he was dead. But now here we are. Or maybe something changed that I didn't die. And I was just lost. And then I saw a shelf in the corner. I saw a man I didn't know reflected in its glass. It was another man like him, in his 40s. He was staring at me with a gloomy, sunken face. I slowly raised my right hand, and the man raised his left as if copying me.
ダル一つ教えてくれ。
何でもどうぞ。
今は何年だ。
Daru's smile quickly became something more serious as he answered me.
2036年、世界は戦乱の真っ只中だ。
Daru gave me all the details.
それじゃあ本当に今は2036年なのか。
そういうこと。
It seemed unbelievable, but Daru's appearance and more than anything my own made it undeniable. 2036, so I say that the World War III will start sometimes in the next 10 years. 5.7 billion people will die and the population of Tokyo will drop to a tenth of what it once was. After that, the Third World War itself will end, but the chaos will continue, and even in Japan, no, everywhere around the world, battles will continue. Was that what I just seen?
だが どうして俺はそのことを何も覚えていないんだ。
Please. All my memories were of 2011. I had no memories of the past 25 years. My last memory was of erasing Kuriso's memories from Kagari's head.
それに俺は2025年に死ぬと鈴葉から聞かされていた。
Uh-huh.
どうして生きているんだ。
それは私も聞きたい、父さん。
Suzuha chimed in.
私たちはみんなオカリンおじさんは10年前に死んだって聞かされてきたんだ。
Suzuha leaned over him.
父さん、これはどういうこと？もしかして私たちを騙してたのか？
落ち着け鈴葉、ちゃんと説明するから。
What? Daru looked at me as if he was remembering old times and then resumed his explanation.
オカリンは2011年の1月半ばまでの記憶しかないってことで OK？
ああ、2011年の1月に世界線が変動した。それ以降のことは覚えていない。
I got 25 years older without realizing it. That fact was starting to eat away at me.
やっぱ体の方に少し問題があるのか、それとも混乱してるのか。今のオカリンの頭の中には2011年の1月末までの記憶がなきゃいけないんだけど。
松、どうして1月末なんだ。
マホタンがオカリンの記憶をデータとして保存したのが2011年1月末のことだからさ。
Yayo saved my memories.
アマデウスの研究の役に立ちたいから記憶サンプルを取ってくれってオカリンからマホタンに頼んだらしいじゃん。
俺がアマデウスの。
And then I realized something incredible.
ということは、もしかして今の俺の脳の中は。
そう、お察しの通り、今のオカリンの脳内にある記憶はその時の2011年にデータ化された記憶なんだ。
Oh! Digitizes memory inside my head.
ちょっと待って父さん、話が全く見えない。そもそもどうしてオカリンおじさんが生きてるの？おじさんは2025年に死んだって言ってただろ？
死んだよ、事実上はね。
事実上？
タイムマシン開発競争はその頃がピークだったんだ。各国のいろんな機関がマキセ・クリスが残した論文と彼女の記憶を欲していた。でもその時点でマキセ・クリスの遺産は全部ストラト4の手に渡ってたんだよね。
Start for.
ただ連中をもってしても論文の中身を確かめることはどうしてもできなかった。ロックを解除できなかったんでね。ちなみにそのロックを開発したのは2010年の僕。そこでストラト4はマキセ・クリスをよく知る人物を捕まえて情報を聞き出そうとしたんだ。
それが俺か。
連中はオカリンの記憶からマキセ・クリスについての情報を取り出すためにあらゆる手を使ったらしい。僕たちが助け出した時にはオカリンの精神はボロボロだった。まともに生きるための能力さえ失ってた。回復する見込みのない死んだのとほぼ変わらない状態だったんだ。
それじゃあ肉体は生きていたってこと？
そういうこと。これはオカリン自身の入れ知恵でもあった。
Oh.
オカリンは自分が狙われてることに危機感を覚えてたからね。
でもせめて私にくらいは教えてくれてもよかったはずだ。
Me?
敵を騙すにはまず味方からって言うだろ。
Daru.
そんな。
OKABE. Suzuha seemed a little depressed. It must have come as a shock at her that didn't trust her.
そんな顔するな鈴葉。このことを知ってたのはワルキューレの中でもごく限られた一部の人間だけだ。
I knew the name Valkyrie. Suzuha had talked about it a lot in 2010. It was the name of DARU and Suzuha Resistance Organization.
話を続けよう。オカリンは心を破壊されたせいで生きるための能力を失っていた。放っておいたら肉体さえ死んでしまう状態だった。
So they froze it?
そこで事実を知る一部の人間の手によってこことは別の施設でずっと面倒を見てきたんだ。
From 2025 to 2036. 11 years without letting anyone find out. You needed nutrition to keep your body alive. And since I was in bed the whole time, my joints would have gotten stiff and friction against the bed would have caused my skin to split open. Someone had to watch over me the whole time to keep that from happening.
もしかしてマユリが。
マユシだけじゃない。フェイリスタンやルカ氏、それにマホタンもだ。
They were alive. Mayuri, Faris, and Lukaku. Even in this terrifying war, they were still alive and still looking after me. They had been for years.
なあ、ダル。どうして俺は今になって目を覚ましたんだろうか。
My memories had been digitized in 2011. If they know those memories existed, they could have downloaded them into me a lot earlier, right?
それは単純な話さ。オカリンの記憶データはつい最近までどこにあるかわからなかったんだよね。つうか、オカリンとマキセ・クリスの記憶データはストラト4がずっと保管してたんだけど、その保管場所がずっとわからなかったわけ。
Oh.
見つけたのは半月前。どこにあったと思う？驚くぜ。
Okay.
どこだ？
東大元暮らし。大学だよ、僕たちの。
Huh?
まさか東京電機大学か。
その地下に連中の支部があったんだよ。つっても今はほとんど廃墟になってるけどな。
Start 4 had a base in the basement of Tokyo Denki.
で、半月前にオカリンの記憶データをサルベージした僕たちは早速脳にデータをダウンロードした。
But for the next 10 days, I hadn't woke up. And just as they were about to give up, I finally awoken. After 25 years. 25 years. I stared at my hands. They were so thin I could almost see the bone, and I could see veins popping out of them. Let me see! The face reflecting the glass was unhealthy and wrinkled. My hair was starting to turn white too.
起きたら25年後だったなんて。とんだ浦島太郎だな。
気持ちの整理がつかないのも無理ないさ。
Of course it was a shock, but the most shocking thing was
この記憶は一度データになったものなんだな。
my memories since I was a kid, memories of that summer, memories with Kurisu. All of them had been transferred to zeros and ones. Could you still say that I was a person? Could I still be called human?
でもそれを言うならマキセ氏のタイムリープマシン技術だって同じじゃん。オカリンはあれ何度も経験したはずっしょ。
Yeah, he was right. But even if I knew it in my head, it still felt strange. I've been cut off from 25 years of time. It had all been forgotten and left behind in a digital world. It felt like it had been stolen from me.
私はやっぱり納得いかない。
そう言うなって鈴葉。
父さんはいい。そうやって世界中を騙していたんだから。
だから仕方なかったんだってば。
Saved, huh? I've been deceived too. I've been told I was fated to die in 20... Oh, wait a second, and that even in Beta Borderline, that won't change. But no matter how it had happened, I was alive right now. Even in the past, I've been deceived by the future. And it wasn't just me. Zoo and everyone else, the whole world had been deceived.
世界が騙される。
And then there was a knock on the outside of the door. There was a visitor, it seemed. Suzuha got close to the door.
君に萌え萌え。
After hearing the world's most ridiculous password, Suzuha unlocked the door. It opened and... Kagari!
ダルおじちゃん、鈴葉お姉ちゃん、トゥットゥルーン。
Kagari!
カガリ、ここには用がある時以外は来るなと言ってるだろう。
Kagari. This child was a young Kagari.
ごめんなさい。でもママたちみんな出かけて帰ってこないんだもん。
まあまあ、そう目くじら立てることもないだろう。
また父さんはそうやって甘やかす。こういうことはきちんとしておかなきゃダメなんだ。
The way they interact hadn't changed in 25 years. I ignored them and looked at Kagari. And she seemed to notice me too.
こんにちは。
Oh.
こんにちは。
おじさんは誰？
俺か。俺は。そうだな。君のママの友達だ。
I hesitated for a moment but decided not to give her my name.
まゆりママの？
ああ、そうだ。
へえ。
ママは優しいか？ママのこと好きか？
大好き。
Oh.
そうか。
I could see the love she felt for her mother radiating from her face. Mayuri must have raised her with a lot of love too. She'd been raised with everything Mayuri could give her. But after this she was going to go to the past. She would be all alone in the past, separated from her beloved Mayuri. And then they would catch her and use her as a test subject.
そういえば父さん、まゆ姉さんには伝えたのか？おじさんが目覚めたこと。
あ、いかん。すっかり忘れてた。早く教えてやらんと。
He took out what looked like a small wireless radio.
こちら、バレルタイター。応答せよ。こちら、バレルタイター。
こちら、スターダストシェイクハンドです。どうぞ。
The voice I heard from the speaker was definitely Mayuri's. It felt a lot calmer than what I was used to, but it was definitely Mayuri. Wait, what was Stardust handshake?
ああ、かがりちゃん。誰おじさんのところにいるの？おじさんは大事なお仕事があるから、あんまり邪魔しちゃダメだよ。
そんなことよりまゆし、スペシャルなニュースだ。
スペシャルなニュース？
ああ、心して聞いてくれ。オカリンが目覚めた。
本当に？
Oh.
本当に？オカリンが？どうしたの？まゆし。オカリン
Paris!
が。オカリンが。もしかして岡部さん、
Luka!
目を覚ましたんですか？本当？オカリン、オ
I hear one voice and after another coming from the radio. The voice didn't seem to have changed all that much.
そういうわけで3人ともすぐに戻ってきた方がいい。マユシ、どうしたマユシ。
ダメ、マユシーは嬉しさのあまり涙ぐんで声も出ないみたい。
まあ無理もないよな。オカリンの復活を一番望んでたのはマユシなんだからさ。
Mayuri,
とにかくみんな早く戻った方がいい。
please.
分かった。食料を受け取ったらすぐに戻るわ。
Everyone else was overjoyed, but I saw that Suzuha's expression was clouded.
どうした鈴葉。
なんでマユ姉さんたち食料調達に出ている？今日は予定になかったはずだ。
え？
Oh,
そんなはずない。確かに今日だって
oh
昨日
no.
の夜遅くに連
No,
絡が。
no, no.
まずい、それは罠だ。みんなすぐに戻って。
A scream from the speaker cut her off.
どうした？何があった？
襲撃です。敵襲だ。
No.
マイルちゃん、リリーさん、逃げて。ここは僕が。
でもそんなことしたらルカニャンが。
ルカなら大丈夫ですから。早く。
Luka.
父さん。
Suzuha started running and Daru followed after her.
待ってくれダル。俺も行く。
でもオカリンその体じゃ。
行かせてくれ頼む。
He hesitated for a moment but then quickly nodded and offered me his shoulder. He was a little thinner than when he was young, but his shoulder was still gigantic. I put my weight on it as we followed Suzuha. When we finally got there, I saw several silhouettes. I've been mentally preparing myself for a fierce battle, but the whole place was dead quiet. There were several men dressed like soldiers lying on the ground nearby. In front of them was Suzuha. Kneeling next to her were two women, and their feet. Look,
ルカ子。
I could tear at the glaze. The two women look up at me.
オカリン。ルカニャンが。
My iron fairies both seem beaten down by the passage of time.
OKABE さん。
His future had grown more gallant, but his face was still soft and feminine. Lukaku looked at me with hazy eyes.
ルカ子。
本当にOKABEさんなんですか？
ああルカ子俺だ。
その呼び方、大物のOKABEさん。
A single thread of blood dripped from Lukaku's mouth. His outfit was stained with blood over his right breast, and the blood dripped over onto the ground. I knew immediately that the wound was fatal.
よかった。さっきの話は嘘じゃなかったんですね。
ああお前たちのおかげでこうして目覚めることができた。ありがとう。
Lukaku's hand reached up towards the sky as if he was looking for something. Maybe he couldn't even see me anymore. When I grabbed his hand, it was very cold.
OKABE
どうした？
僕やりました。
ああ、
京馬さんに教えてもらった精神座流の心へのおかげで今までまゆりちゃんやみんなを守ってこられました。僕仲間になれましたよね。皆さんの本当の仲間になれましたよね。
バカ！お前は最初からずっと俺たちの仲間だ。
Luka reached out a cold hand and touched my cheek and smiled a dazzling smile.
嬉しいな。
That was all he said. And then the touch of my cheek disappeared.
ルカ子、ルカ子！
ルカ。
The cold hand fell to the rubble-covered ground. And never moved again.
なんてことだ。
よかった。ルカ君はオカリンとずっと会いたがっていたから、最後に会えたのは本当によかった。
Glad. She was glad. After this, Mary's war made me realize how hellish the last 25 years I slept through must have been.
漆原ルカ、あなたはとても立派に戦いました。私たちはあなたに救われました。どうか安らかに。
こんなのあんまりだろ。
マユシは
泣き疲れて眠ったよ。
無理もないよな。マユシはルカ氏とずっと仲良かったから。
ルカ兄さん。
Luka was dead. He died protecting my Urian fairies. In my mind, his death overlapped with Mayuri. Mayuri's hands got colder, and so did Lukaku's. It was the same no matter where I went. Mayuri, Lukaku, and Kurisu. Everyone dies.
あの戦争をきっかけにたくさんの人間が死んだ。小学校の友達も中学高校の友達も大学の友達も親戚も先生も知り合いも大人も子供も、それから大切な人もたくさんの 本当にたくさんの人間が死んだんだ。
I knew this was coming. At least I thought I knew. If I didn't reach Steins Gate, if I stay in the Beta borderline, the war will eventually burn. I'd hear it 1,000 times, and I thought I knew what the future would be like. But in the end, it was just a story about the distant future. It didn't feel real at all. I could only imagine it. All I had were vague, unrealistic ideas. All the thousands of nightmares I experienced, I thought nothing could be worse than that. But when I saw it with my own eyes, I hear it with my own ears, and felt it with my own skin, I realized that everything I thought was wrong. Piles of bodies, wild dogs devouring human corpses, dead soldiers, the smell of burning flesh, the smell of rotting organs, the warmth of Luka's blood in my hands, the warmth of Mayuri's blood, the warmth of Kurisu's blood. I thought that if nothing else I managed to save Mayuri. I let Kurisu die, turned my eyes away from reality, and told myself that at least I've saved Mayuri and the others. But in the end, I hadn't saved anyone. Even if I had, I only saved myself. I was the only person I managed to save. No one else. Not Kurisu. Not Mayuri. Not Kagari. Not Lukako. I haven't saved anyone.
クリスをアマデウスの呪縛から解放してやってくれ。
Huh?
伝言2025年のオカリンから。
Huh?
俺の伝言。
シュタインズゲート世界線への道は険しい。一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。けれどまずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。いくつもの未来の先が過去へとつながっているんじゃないか。11年前オカリンはそう言ってた。
クリスを解放。
だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。もちろんだからってこのままでいいってわけじゃない。
ダル。
だからさオカリン、もう一度戻って考えてみてもいいんじゃね。オカリンの記憶の途切れたその時間にさ。
2011年にか。でもそんなこと。
I could see my aged body in the glass.
第一、この姿のまま戻ったところで俺に何ができる。
できるわ。
Wow! I hear a voice I recognize from the radio.
久しぶりね、岡部さん。11年ぶりかしら。
ひや嬢さんか。
部屋の奥を見なさい。
As if I know what she was going to say, Daru had moved to a spot in the back of the room where the light didn't reach. Suddenly it got bright and I saw...
電話レンチかっこかり。
あなたや橋田さんから話を聞いて私が作ったものよ。ほら、ちゃんと VR ヘッドも用意してあるでしょ。
こんなこともあろうかとリフターも用意してある。
Daru went on to explain that for the last 11 years he maintained an environment where I could receive the time leap even in a coma. That made sense. Even if I was in a coma, as long as they put the receiver up to my head, it would still function. Mayuri and the others had taken care of my body since 2025, so Daru had known that this day would come 11 years ago, or maybe I told them so back in 2025.
改良を重ねた結果、跳躍可能時間は336時間。
336時間。2週間か。
ただし、それも途中まで。マシンを改良してそれが可能になったのは10年ほど前だから、それ以前は前と変わらず48時間しか跳躍できない。
In other words, if I want to go... What?
とてつもなく辛い旅になるわ。それでも戻る気があるのなら。
Almost too many time leaps. Was I really capable of something like that anymore?
しんどくなったら途中で休めばいい。
ダル。
大丈夫よ。どの時間にたどり着いても必ず私たちがいるから。
野城さん。
私ね、後悔しているの。アマデウスのせいであの子は死んでもなお多くのよこしまな人々に利用されようとしていた。何年も何十年も。だから私からもお願い。あの子、クリスを醜い欲望の渦から解放してあげて。クリスを救ってあげて。それができるのは岡部さん、あなただけよ。
I didn't know if I could do it anymore. There was no guarantee that the path I was about to travel would ever lead to Steins Gate. But even so...
もう一度考えるか。
What could I do? What should I do?
二人とも頼む。
オキドキ。
As soon as the words were out of his mouth, he started getting ready.
岡部さん、もしも次にクリスに会えたら言ってやって。未来の私はあなたの7倍もの時間跳躍を可能にしたわよって。
Will.
わかった。
If I ever say Kurisu.
オカリン、こっちの準備は OK だ。
早いな。
メンテは怠ってないからね。
さすがだな。
まあな。
The phone wave and the VR's headset. They look a little different than what I had seen in the old lab, but they were still our future gadgets.
でもマユ姉さんたちとは話さなくていいの？
今飛ばないと決心が鈍りそうだ。それに今会えなくてもいくらだって会えるさ。過去の世界で。
そうだな。
Daru smiled as I took the VR headset out of his hand and put it into my head.
それじゃあまた2週間前でな。
ああ、2週間前で。
しっかりね。
And then I jumped back into the past once more. It took a long, long time. The journey was unimaginable. I looked at the phone I was holding in my hand. The date read January 31, 2011. No doubt about it. I was back. I had finally made it back. I have gone back through so many years. I've done thousands of time leaps, gone through the war. I almost died. I thought of giving up a bunch of times, but each time I remembered it all. That ruined world, the piles of corpses, the screams, the shooting, the dripping blood, and Daru and Maho, and how they sent me off. After a long, unimaginable long time, I finally made it back to this time.
オカリン、何か良くない知らせでもあったの？電話に出てからなんだかぼーっとしてるから。
いや、そうじゃない。そういうわけじゃないんだ。
Mayuri was here.
もしかしてまだお正月の気分が抜けないのかにゃ？
Ferris was here.
しっかりしてくれよな。
Daru, and Lukaku, and Suzuha, and Maho and Kagari were here too.
もしかしてこの前の疲れが出ちゃったかしら？
この前。
The digitalization.
ほら、この前アマデウスのサンプル用に記憶データを取ったでしょ？
All right. Daru had mentioned that. He said it was at the end of January.
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ちょっとな。かがり。
ん？なに？オカリンさん。
この時代に来てからの記憶はまだ思い出せないのか？そうか。
どうしたの？いきなり。
なんでもない。ただ少し確かめただけだ。
何それ？変なオカリンさん。
Since I'd come from the future, I knew. In this worldline, Kurisu memories no longer exist inside Kagari's head.
でも私ね、別にこのままでもいいかなって思ってるんだ。だってここにはママもいるし、ルカ君やルミお姉ちゃんもいるし、食べ物だっていっぱいあるし、無理に思い出す必要もないんじゃないかって。
そうか。
Maybe that was fine for now, but the future was going to be filled with sorrow. For Mayuri, for Ferris, for Lukaku, for Daru, for Suzuha, for Kagari, and for Maho. Did I really make the right choice when I decided to let Kurisu die? After everyone had left, I was alone. All the exhaustion came crashing down on me. I lived these times. I thought I'd been able to work things out in my head along the way, but I'd been so desperate to return to the past that I hadn't had time. My mind was worn down after all the time leaps. I thought I'd made my decision, but I found myself wavering again and again. I only managed to do it by telling myself that I had to get back before I could make any decisions. And now my head just felt so tired. What should I do now? What should I do? For now, I didn't want to think about anything, but I felt too awakened to even sleep. With everyone gone, the temperature in the lab quickly dropped. It was freezing. But it was nothing compared to the cold I felt before. That war I seen right after I erased Kurisu's memories from Kagari. Kurisu was there, Mayuri was there, everyone was there. It was a scene from that very brief peace I had during that summer, but that war had been so cold, and I knew why. That was the war that I experienced when I was asleep, existing only as data. A world built only of zeros and ones. like being alive even when you are dead, or being forced to stay alive even though you were dead. The people I loved were there, but there was no warmth. I could reach out and touch them, but there wasn't even a little bit of warmth. It was like floating in deep, dark space without any light at all, and Kurisuma Kisses was now experiencing that too. She was all alone in a cold world without the slightest trace of warmth. I raised my hand up under the fluorescent light. I could see the veins rising up out of it and the red blood flowing in them. I was alive. There was warmth. But could I really say that I was alive, now that my memories had been digitized? After being exposed to that cold world, could I still really be called human? I hear a knock at the door and turn my eyes toward it. Maho was standing there.
ヒヤジョーさん、帰ったんじゃなかったのか。
ちょっと忘れ物をしちゃってね。
忘れ物？
それよりあなたこそ一人で何をしているのかしら。
Maho showed no sign of looking for whatever she had lost. Instead, she came right up and sat down in front of me.
さっきもずっと難しい顔してたわよね。何か気になることでもあるの？
Maybe she'd been worried enough to come back and check on me.
私じゃクリスの代わりにはなれないかもしれないけど、
Oh,
それでもよければ話してみて。
ヒヤジョーさん。
tell her. There was no need to worry about whatever I could tell her or not. I need her to make the time leap machine. And for that, she needed to hear everything.
嘘みたいな話だが、聞いてくれるか？
まったく、あなたなんて人なの。
That was the first thing she said after I finished. Just like last time, it wasn't something that was easy for her to believe. Just Maho must sense something in the way I spoke because she listened until I finished. She interrupted me wherever there was something she didn't understand. She was especially interested in the time machine and the time leaps. I told her everything I knew about them.
信じてくれるのか？
信じないわけにはいかないでしょ。そんな顔して語られたら。それに実際にこんなものを見せられたら。
ヒヤジョーさん。
それにこれで納得がいったわ。前から不思議だったのよ。クリスは秋葉原に来てほとんど日を置かないまま死んでしまった。そんな彼女とあなたがそれほどに仲良くなれたということが。特にあの子のあの性格でしょ。そんな期間にそれも男の人と親しくなるなんてよっぽどのことがあったんじゃないかと思っていたのだけど。
So that was it, she whispered to herself.
それであなたは何を気にしているの？
I turned away from her.
岡部さん？
俺は俺なんだろうか？
どういうこと？
聞いただろ。今の俺の頭の中にある記憶、それは一度データとなってハードディスクの中に保管されていた記憶だ。いわば人工記憶と言ってもいい。そんな俺は果たして俺自身だと言えるんだろうか？生きている、そう言えるんだろうか？
There was blood running from my body, but what was in my head had been changed into zeros and ones. Didn't that make me no different than Amadeus?
なんだ、
Amadeus.
そんなことで悩んでたの？バカバカしい。
But Maho just laughed at my worries.
あなたは哲学的ゾンビって知ってる？
Oh, zombie!
確か思考実験の一つだろう。 姿形から行動に至るまで人間そっくりだが、意識や感情が欠乏している存在は客観的に人間と区別ができるのかどうかという。
I hesitate a little as I answer her sudden question.
ま、大体合っているわね。
She nodded, satisfied, like a teacher will do.
じゃあ仮にここに人間そっくりの外見をした人工知能が存在するとするわよ。人間と同じように振る舞い、同じように行動する。誰かが困っていれば手を差し伸ばし、悲しい時には涙する。これは決められたプロセスなのかもしれないけれど、でもそれは人間だって同じ。個人個人で定められたプロセスに従って考えて反応する。私たちはそのプロセスを意識や感情という言葉に置き換えているだけじゃないかしら。
I thought I understood what Maho was trying to say.
つまり AI にだって感情はあると。
少なくとも私たち科学者はそういうものを作り出すために日々研究を重ねているつもりよ。
She puffed out her chest with pride.
じゃあ岡部さん、あなたは感情を持った AI は人ではないと思う？
If they looked just like a person and thought just like them and had feelings too, they were a person.
いや、
でしょ。そもそも個人を個人たらしめているのは記憶よ。その人が生まれ経験したこと、感じたもの、その集合体が人間なの。だから岡部倫太郎、たとえ一度データになっていても、あなたの記憶と体を持つあなたは紛れもなく人間、岡部倫太郎よ。心配いらない。
ヒア嬢さん。
だいたいクリスの作り出したっていうそのタイムリープマシンだって記憶を一度データ化して還元するものなんでしょ。だったら今さら思い悩むだけ無駄だと思わない？
That was what Daru had told me in the future too. But strangely, when she said it, it made me feel better.
こういう時クリスならもっと的確なことを言えたのかもしれないけど。
いや、そんなことないよ。十分だ。
Maho had given her opinion as a brain scientist that I was still me. There was a strength in her words, just like there had been in Kurisu when she drive me forward. I remember what Maho had said before.
あなたは天才で、所詮私はサリエリだったってことよ。
She's been speaking to the memories of Kurisu and Saikagari. But
ヒア嬢さん、君はサリエリなんかじゃない。
あ、
立派なアマデウスだ。
that's right. I'm here right now. I'm alive, and here is this time, not in that cold sea of black data. I'm here in this time. A light came on in the darkness. My cold heart began to warm. But Kurisu, she was still trapped inside that world. Inside that sterile, lifeless world that froze you to the depths of your soul. Even after her death, her memories were still alive, and there were all kinds of conspiracies forming around her living memories. Even after she lost her body, Kurisu's pain continued. No, it wasn't just Kurisu. Kagari and Suzuha. And in the future, Mayuri, Faris, Lukaku, and Daru too. Everyone was suffering, everyone was miserable, but still they tried to move forward. All I had cared about was whether Mayuri survived. I thought that even in the Third World War came, no matter what happened to the war, as long as Mayuri was happy, that was all that mattered. I tried to think that. I thought that no matter how much blood and tears await us in the future, as long as things were fine now, that was all that mattered. I thought I understood. I thought I understood how awful the future that Suzuha described was, and how hard Daru and Suzuha will have to fight. I thought I understood all that. Suzuha firing her gun and staining her hands with blood like it was nothing at all. Mayuri very pale and colorless. Lukaku lying on the ground never getting up again. Kagari and the others whose lives were ruined by fate. I seen them with my own eyes and touched them with my own hands, and then I finally understood. I've been only pretending to know, so I could run away. I told myself that I was going to die in 2025, and I looked the other way. 2025. I wasn't dead. Everyone just thought so. Everyone had been deceived. That's right, deceived. Me in the past, and everyone else in the future. The world was deceived. I thought the future was settled, but a different future awaited me. I'm getting freaking goosebumps from that word.
一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。けれどまずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。11年前オカリンはそう言ってた。だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。
I had no way of knowing what would make me say that 14 years from now. All I knew was that 14 years from now, I would know this day was coming. So maybe I should do what I said. If that future in 2036 was necessary, then maybe a world where Kurisu was released from her electronic prison was necessary too. No matter how hard the path would be, I had to take the first step. And what I needed right now was that first step.
ヒアジョーさん、
何？
アメリカに帰る前にもう少し付き合ってもらえるか。
そうね。条件が2つあるわ。
条件？
一つはこのタイムマシンを調べさせてほしいってこと。
もう一つは
あなたのことオカリンさんって呼ばせてもらう。あなたは私をマホって呼びなさい。
Did I didn't let you call me Okarin?
悪くない条件だと思うけど。
She wants to be our friend. I thought we were friends. There was an innocent smile on her face, the likes of which I never seen before.
わかった。マホ。
よろしく、オカリンさん。
Oh. When she put her small hand against mine, I felt a solid warmth. Why they don't show me the hand?
どうしたんだにゃ、オカリン。一度帰った後にわざわざ呼び出すにゃんて。
そうだよ。僕なんてそれほど近いわけじゃないんだからさ。話があるなら帰る前に言ってほしかったのだぜ。
I called all the lab members back after they left to go home, and they weren't happy.
それでお話って何かな、オカリン。
LINE や電話じゃダメなお話ですか？
Oh my god, calm down, guys.
ああ。その前に鈴葉。
何？
一つ聞きたい。お前は俺のことをどう思っている？
どうとは？
オカリン、まさか。いくらオカリンでも鈴葉はあげらんないよ。お父さんは認めません。ダメ、絶対。
I ignored Daru, who seemed to have gotten the wrong idea completely, and turned back towards Suzuha.
お前はこの半年俺のことを見ていたはずだ。その上で心の中ではどう思っていた？ 率直な言葉を聞かせてほしい。
言っていいのか？
あ、
正直言うと腹が立ってしょうがなかった。
Yeah, that was honest. I chuckled.
私や父さんやまゆ姉さんだけじゃない。ルミ姉さんもルカ兄さんもカガリも、未来の世界ではみんな辛い思いをしている。明日は生きているかどうかもわからない。母さんみたいに無残に殺されてしまうかもしれない。そんな世界で必死になって生きてるんだ。それなのに弱音ばかり吐いて自分ばかりが辛いようなことを言って。
Oh. When she started talking, she didn't stop. This must have been building up for a long time.
もちろんオカリンおじさんが辛い経験をしてきたことは知ってる。何度も苦しい目にあってそれで立ち上がれなくなったことだって知ってる。それでも私たちにはオカリンおじさんしか頼れる人がいないんだ。
She looked down, clenched her fist, and gritted her teeth.
私や父さんに代わりが務まるのならどんなことでもやる。どんな辛い思いをしようがどんな苦しみが待ち構えていようがそれでも何だってやる。
スズハ。
だけど私たちじゃどうしようもできないから。オカリンおじさんじゃなければどうにもできないから。
She suddenly looked up and could see on her face all the complicated feelings she'd been holding back.
それなのにおじさんと来たら無理だとかできないとか勘弁してくれとかそんな弱音ばかりで話を聞いてくれようとさえしない。父さんの手前だから言わなかったけど私はそんなおじさんの態度にずっと腹が立ってた。本当にぶん殴ってやりたいくらいだったよ。
It probably felt good to get that off her chest.
スズハ、何もそこまで言わんでも。
そうだにゃ。オカリンだって分かってるんだにゃ。
I did understand, yeah. I understood that something had to be done.
だったらそうしてもらおうか。
そうするとは？
殴りたかったんだろう。だったら
Ah,
殴ってみればいい。
でも
遠慮はいらない。
すずさん、やめて。オカリンは。
いいんだ、マユリ。
this was my way of settling things. With Suzuha, with the future, and with myself.
オカリンさん。
もしかしてそういう性癖だったら止めんけど。
本当にいいんだな。
Suzuha took a step towards me.
あ
I was ready.
じゃあ本気で行く。
あ、いや、待て。少しは手加減を。
せい。
ハグボー。
Oh my god. She hit me hard enough to knock me across the room.
悪かった。少し力が入りすぎた。
今すごい音したわよ。大丈夫、オカリン。
Everyone ran over and looked down at me. Yeah, that hurt a lot. It probably did more damage to my brain than breathing stain or the time leaps. But...
岡部さん。
it woke me up. Huh? Now I just had to do what I could. Why are you laughing?
オカリン。
Wait, that laugh.
もし しかして京馬？オカリン？
違うぞマユリ。法王院京馬だ。
京馬さん。
そうだ、我が名は不王院京馬。ラボ面ナンバー001。このラボの創設者にして混沌を望み世界の支配構造を覆すマッドサイエンティスト不王院京馬だ。ルカ子。白衣を持て。
京馬さん。京馬が復活したにゃー。
父さん、これは。
やったな鈴葉。ようやくオカリンがやる気になったのだぜ。
京馬さん、どうぞ。
Half of my life gone for the first time in a very long time. It had been sitting on the shelf in the bag so long that it smelled a little moldy.
そう、これだ。これこそが我が聖なる白金の鎧。今この時、法王院京馬は復活した。長い眠りから蘇ったのだ。
Kagarima who were seeing Kyoma owning Kyoma for the first time and they were shocked into silence.
なんなの？殴られたショックでおかしくなったの？思い出した。法王院京馬。ママがいつも言ってた名前。いつかきっと法王院京馬が復活して私たちの未来を照らしてくれるって。いや、ちょっとついていけないんですけど。
おい、そこのロリッコ。
あ？
お前だお前。
もしかして私のことを言ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
この間にロリッコといえばお前しかいないだろう。
誰がロリッコよ、誰が。
貴様にはラボ面ナンバー009の栄誉を与える。以後この法王院京馬の手足で俺たちのオペレーションに参加するがいい。
なんで私があなたの手足にならなきゃいけないのよ。それにそのラボ面ナンバーって
何？名前の通りこのラボの正式メンバーに選ばれた証だ。光栄に思う。
光栄にって。
それから椎名係。
She doesn't have a nickname.
貴様もラボ面ナンバー010だ。わかったな。
ちょっと京馬、フェイリスたちはラボ面にはしてくれないのかにゃ。
For real, Luka seemed upset. Come to think of it, I made them lab members in the Alpha War Live, but no this.
言っていなかったが、もちろんお前たちはすでにラボ面だ。ルカ子は006、フェイリスは007、そして鈴葉は008。いいな。
よくわからないけど了解した。
なあオカリン、それおかしくね？それじゃあ004と005が不在じゃん。
その2つには戦略があるんだよな。
Oh. for Kuriso Moeka. Oh, even Moeka! To be honest, I didn't like the idea of leaving Moeka as an official lab member. But in order to reach a future where that could be true, I would have to face the past right now. That was my decision.
では全員が揃ったところで改めて宣言する。本日2011年1月31日をもって新たなるオペレーションを発動する。目的は予定された未来の粉砕世界の未来そのものを覆すこと。それが俺たちの目的だ。いいな。俺だ。これより俺たちは新たなるオペレーションを実行に移す。未来の俺は言った。いくつもの未来のその先にシュタインズゲートは待っていると。
Can I breathe? You cannot go for... Wait, let me breathe. Okay. Guys, we're gonna let it till here. Too much freaking emotion, what the hell? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I cannot talk, like my brain is just sadness, happiness, surprise, explosion. Too much. So guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one if you guys want. I don't know.